Each week during this segment, we give each panel member a chance to say what's on their mind. Tyler?
Let me preface what I'm about to say by saying anyone who wants to serve our country, risk their life for our freedom, is a hero, no matter their race, religion, gender, or sexual identity. But I think there's been a lot of overreaction to Donald Trump's new policy of not allowing transgenders to serve in the military. People are overreacting based on feelings, not facts. But here are the facts. You cannot deploy an individual who's going through a sex change. This is from the chairwoman of the House Armed Services Subcommittee on Oversight and Investigation, Vicky Hartzler. You cannot deploy an individual going through a sex change for 210 to 238 work days, which would add up to 1.4 million manpower days for our military. Each surgery would cost taxpayers $130,000, and that's not to mention the hormone treatments, which are paid for by you, and the high percentage of these individuals who suffer complications. The military won't let you serve if you have flat feet, asthma, had a hip dislocation in the past 2 years, and a whole litany of other things, because it will cause problems for our military's readiness and its lethality. And this is just another thing that would cause problems for that. So it's not bigotry, it's just business, and it's the business of keeping us safe and free.
And if Trump would have said that, I think a lot less people would have been upset about what he said. Just my opinion.
So too.
Oh, it's
Jim?
my turn. Okay.
Yeah, we have to. We're way
right.
through the time already.
So, yeah, we're almost out of time. So I was fortunate to go have some ice cream with my kids the other day, and I had somebody come up to me, and this happens from time to time, but they told me about how much they loved the FlipSide and how they watched every week and their favorite panelists on the FlipSide, which I thought was going to be me, but Ron, it was you, buddy. Regardless, my point is that if you watch the show and if you have comments about the show, if you have ways that you think you can make the show, help us make the show better, we would love to hear from you. And when we say at the end, contact us through Facebook and all of the different pieces, please do. We'd love to hear from you.
Great.
Ron?
I'm going to give a shout out to the Attorney General, Jeff Sessions. Jeff Sessions was an Eagle Scout. I don't agree with hardly anything that he really stands for, but I do agree with the principle that he decided to recuse himself on the Russian deal. And I think moving forward, whatever he does, I think he's one person that will galvanize the Republican Party to stand up and speak truth to power. Trump has to have, the president has to have somebody speak truth to power. This man is not a dictator, he's not a king, and I think Sessions is the one, if he stays, is really going to, if Trump fires Sessions, there's going to be a nightmare in Washington.
I agree.
This is all the time we have for tonight, but we hope you will like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Be sure to join us again next week for another visit to the FlipSide.